the equation such that we will have iton aton goal magkarakitahin y is equal to something. So we can first transpose 3xy is equal to -5 and then divide everything by 3x. So we have y is equal to -5 over 3x. And then with this, we can find now our, we can use the rules of derivatives because this can be written as -5 over 3x to the power -1. Pero pwede pa ininhiya na mas makuri pa iton aton the equation that's given to us is something even harder. So let's say we have 3x squared y plus 3 xy squared minus 4y is equal to 5, something like that. So ininhiya, makuri na ininhiya nato na i-extract iton na makahimo kitahin y is equal to something. So in this case, if we are going to find the derivative of this, we will now be applying what we call the implicit differentiation. So implicit differentiation is basically a rule that tells us how we can find the derivative of x with respect to y for an equation wherein y is not explicitly stated as a function of x. So balik kita to yan aton 3xy plus 5 is equal to 0. So what we will do here is that um, we will be we will be considering x as variable as well as y as variable. So what we will do here is that we will have so basically this is a variable or this is a function in itself, and this is also so in here x will stand alone against y. So what we will do here, we will be applying here the product rule because what we have is a product of two functions or two variables. We have the x and we have the y. So remember again, if we have the product rule, we have f of x times g of x, the derivative of this is equal to f prime of x, g of x, plus f of x, g prime of x. So meaning, kukuha ta anay itong derivative. So we will have 3 times, so kung derivative ni x, ikakopy hi y, kukuha ikakopy hi x, tapos kukuha itong derivative ni y. So what we have, derivative of x is simply 1. Tapos copy hi y, plus copy yan na hi x, tapos kuha at derivative ni y. So ano itong derivative ni y? At derivative ni y is simply y prime. Then plus 5, this is equal to 0. So we will be simplifying this. So we will get 3y plus 3xy prime plus 5 is equal to 0. It aton goal in here din is that we will have y prime is equal to something. So basically we will be transposing. So we will have -5 minus 3y. And then of course divide all sides by 3x. So we will have -5 minus 3y all over 3x. So amo inihiya na itong derivative ni 3xy plus 5. So again what happened here, mayra kita magsapit na x and y, we will be treating this as two different functions. Because they are two different functions, then we will be applying the product rule. So amin hiya, and product rule wherein we get the derivative of x, that's 1, and then copy y plus copy x, get the derivative of y. So far, nakuha inin hiya? Any questions on this? Klaro ang aking bubuhat?
Yes, sir.
Sige ha, we will have another example. So yan na, bubutangan tahin power iton aton mga variables. So let's make it 4x squared y squared plus 5x is equal to 3y. Okay, so again, in here we have x squared, we have y squared. We will be using the product rule here. So this will be 4 times derivative ni x squared is 2x, copy, and ikaduha, y squared. Plus, yan na, copy hi x squared. Yan na ano itong derivative ni y squared. So that is simply 2y. Tapos, because we are getting the derivative here of y, we will be putting y prime. So kita ha, kinuha tang derivative ni y squared, that is 2y. And because we are getting the derivative of y with respect to y, then we are putting y prime. Anya dihiya, waray kita magbutang hin prime because this is the derivative. Because what we are really getting here is the derivative of x with respect to y. So the derivative of x squared with respect to y is 2x. The derivative of y squared with respect to y is 2y, y prime. So ayaw kalimtinin ha, always basta nagkukuha ng kitang derivative na involve ito y, dapat nagkakaada ito hiyahin y prime. No matter what the exponent here is, kukuha naman derivative, pero pares sila ito pagkukuhaan power rule, but always multiply y prime after that. Then close parenthesis, plus, so ini 5x, simple lang na pag-kuha derivative, so that would be 5. Tapos nga di, ang 3y, so kung baga itong 3x, the derivative is 3, so itong 3y, the derivative is 3. But again, because we are getting the derivative of y, so we multiply y prime. And then we do the simplification process, so this will be 8xy squared plus 2 times 4, so 8 yapon, x squared y, y prime, plus 5 equal to 3y prime. So again, what we want to do here is to have y prime equal to something. So igbuburoyo-boy type mga y prime. So we will have 8x squared y prime minus 3y prime equal to minus 5 minus 8xy squared. Factor out y prime here, so we'll have y prime 8x squared y minus 3 equal to negative 5 minus 8xy squared. And of course, divide everything by that factor, so y prime is equal to negative 5 minus 8xy squared all over 8x squared y minus 3. Nakuha and solution. Any questions, clarifications on that?
No, sir.
Hala, no questions? Waray questions? Sure na? Sige, so waray mga questions. Let's have another example. So, amo lagyapon, we will now be involving negative exponents and fractions. So, let's say we have 3x squared y cubed minus 5x y to the negative 2 plus 4y to the power 3 halves minus 5 equal to 0. Let's say this is our equation and we want to find the derivative of this equation. So we will be again applying in this one product rule. So that's 3 times derivative of x squared. So that's 2x, copy y cubed, plus copy x squared. Derivative of y cubed is 3y squared, multiply y prime, minus 5 times derivative of x is simply 1. Di ko nagsusurat. So simply write y to the negative 2 plus copy hi x. Derivative yan na of y to the negative 2. So magiging negative 2. Y, butangan ko yung parenthesis sa para to indicate that we are multiplying here negative 2. Wala nga ito yung parenthesis, may himit yan na x minus 2. So butahin parenthesis para sure na nag-multiply ka. Negative 2 minus 1, that's negative 3. Tapos because we got the derivative of y, so we put y prime. Plus, 3 halves times 4 will become 12 over 2, so that's 6. Y 3 halves minus 1, that will be 1 half. Y prime. Tapos minus 5 will become to 0, so equal to 0. And then we now simplify. So this will become 6xy cubed. Tapos 3 times 3, so this will be plus 9. X squared y prime minus 5y to the negative 2. That's minus minus, so magiging plus 10 x y to the negative 3y prime plus 6y to the power 1 half y prime equal to 0. So it made ang mga y prime inin yan, inin. So adihira igpan igdidiretso ko na ha, kukuhaan ko diretso hi y prime. It mabibilin nga di is 9x squared y squared plus 10xy to the negative 3 plus 6y to the power 1 half. Tapos i-transpose na ko, unahon na ki minus 5y squared kaya magiging positive 5y, I mean power negative 2 plus minus 6xy cubed. And so finally, we will have y prime is equal to 5y to the negative 2 minus 6xy cubed all over 9x squared y squared plus 10x y to the negative 3 plus 6y to the power 1 half. Okay pa? Nakuha and solution? Questions, clarifications? Alright, question? Sige, ikamuliwat. My question, Miss Mary Joy?
Sir, paano hiya naging ano? Paano gin over ang 9x squared?
Gin-divide line in hiya. Okay, may dakaman ano, y prime times inin hiya. So inin hiya na y prime gin-factor out na inin hiya nga di. Inin hiya, anay ha, kloranta. So may daman hiya y prime nga di, may diya y prime, may diya y prime. So gin-factor out kiton hiya, so amo ini nabilin, inin yan inin. So amo na hiya itong factored form. Bali gin-grupo na kininhira na tulo, tas gin-factor out na kon hi y prime. So amo initon mabibilin ha sulod once I factor out y prime. Tapos divide both sides by ininhira tanan. Parehas lang nga di kan previous nga di an 8x squared y minus 3. So gin-divide ko laliwat iton hiya. Divide both sides by 8x squared y minus 3.
Okay, sir.
So the same thing. Sige, anyone else? Question, clarification? Sige, so no other question, clarification. So hika muna natin mag-try pag-solve. So again, kung diri na kag-unmute, you can just type in the chat box your answer. Pares lang ginbuhat naton hanuna. So let's start with something easy. Find the derivative. Ininhiya. So ininhiya, waray magkasapit na x ngan y. So diri pa kita ini magamit hin product rule. So simply kukuan la. Tiya. Kuha itong derivative. Make sure na may the y prime, kundi dapat may the y prime, tapos i-express everything, y prime is equal to something. Sige, Miss Ventulan, kung diri klaro itong kuan, ano ha? Kung diri klaro itong signal, please watch the video na that I will be uploading in YouTube. Sige, for now, for those who are able to kuan, see the presentation, please try and answer.
May packet, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Inaton mapan, Christine May, may na answer?
Dire, sir.
May
Nabutan
question?
ako. Oo. Yes.
Ano
And
to?
kanina nga ni, wala kasi ako, sir, pakasunod. Waray po ako kasi pakasunod gani. Ilan po ba, always ito may di ba, ito nga ni na may Y prime. Kailangan po ba
Yes.
ito?
Yes, basta again, if we are going to get the derivative in y, ubutangan iti permin y prime. So anya di, ininhiya din hi waray y prime because what we are getting the derivative of is x squared. In kapilaan y cube. Pagka di nga di, kopyaan x
Ngayon man, sir,
squared,
ito time.
tapos ang derivative ni y cube yan na is 3y squared. Diba? Derivative ni y cube is 3y squared. But because we are getting the derivative of y, y yan at atong ginistoryan. So that's why nagbubutang kita in y prime. So again, nga di waray y prime, nga di it may da y prime. Nabaton ka
Sige,
yan,
sir.
ha?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sige, welcome. Sige, again, babalik ko nga tuhan iyo igsosolve. I-try adi. So same thing, iton ma-answer may da additional points.
Sir, try.
Go ahead. Tinipuro iton. Adak na kita.
Yes, sir.
Sige, go.
Y
Anay,
prime
ano
is
itong
equals
sunod? Ayaw,
oh,
ayaw anay diretso ha final answer. Nga di anay, ano sunod?
4 times 3 y squared y prime
Okay, so 4 times 3 y squared y prime
plus 4 times 3 x squared is equals to 0.
Okay, so magiging 12 y squared y prime plus 12 x squared to 0. Tapos ay pubuhaton. Sunod.
It x squared is magiging negative magiging
Transpose.
negative x squared. So
So 12
transpose
minus 12 x squared. Tapos,
and i-divide both sides it 12 y squared
12y squared. 12y squared. So magkakaroon kita y prime is equal to
negative negative x squared over y squared.
very good. Sige, and others nakakuha in the same. Please try ka mo pag-solve tapos kita akong pareset iyo nakukuha. Pinebro. Okay, diba? Nakakuha? Did you get the same answer? Guys, nag-answer ka mo? Hello? Maray mag-try? Sige. Hindi ka muna try. Pamulat logi, hindi ka makapractice. Let's have another one. So this time, magkakadakitahin magsapit na x and y. So let's have 5x squared y plus 3xy squared. Sige, try this one. Also, try getting the derivative of this. So tinibro, pag-solve lang ada, pero iba't ma-answer ha. Again, kung kuan, medyo naawod ka mo pag unmute, pwede lang niyo igsurat sa chat box ito niyo final answer. It makauna pa kuhahin correct na final answer, amot makakuha itong point. May na answer? By the way, in here na implicit differentiation, this is very important, especially when we go to differential equation. So there is a course na differential equations. I think kuan ito niya. Kahuman ito yung calculus 3. So next year, differential equations. So kailangan ma-master niyo ito on how to do implicit differentiation kay differential equations usually are implicit equations. Sige na, anyone else who has an answer? Sina, just try kay again kung diri man sakto, i-guide man ti kadto iton answer. Waray man minus point kung diri sakto it answer.
Matry, sir.
Yes, unahon tayo Mary Joy. Sige, ano ito sunod na bubuhaton nga ni Mary Joy?
5 open parenthesis 2 times x y plus x squared 5y prime. 5y plus y prime.
Tapos may the 5?
Ay,
Waray na 5 kayo mo naging gawas. Adi naman ni 5. So ano naman la dapat?
y prime
Y prime. Okay, good. Then,
plus
close parentheses. Sige, then, plus
3 open parenthesis. Ano po? Y
Okay,
squared plus x times 3. Ay, di rin
waray
natin.
na 3.
X. Oh. Y prime. Y tas y prime.
Y tas Y prime may dakulang. Instead of 3, mabutang kita lugudhin 2. Tas Y prime.
Okay, sir.
Kaya naman may da 2.
Sige, sir. 2.
Kaya ano 2? Kaya ano dili 3? Kaya na, sa register kay 2. Kaya ano may da 2?
Kay 2, sir, an kwan ni y.
Kaya itong y squared, derivative ni y squared is 2y. Okay ha? So again, if derivative ni y squared is 2y. Tapos kaya nagkuhan mo kita sa y prime. Okay, sige, padayon. Tapos,
Sir, pagada na nga niya, y na itigkukuan, dire na. Pag di na
itanong
iya
ko. Pag ano?
pagada na iya sa 3. X, y na latukuhaon. Wari na x. Okay,
And ininhin na part, ano ha? Ininhiya?
nalilitong ako.
Inin na part, itin papakyana?
Yes, sir.
So anat ginbuhat din hi x kay ginkakopyala. Ito kuhaan hin derivative adi na hi y squared. So hi x ginkopyala. Tapos ang derivative ni y squared amin hiya hi 2y. Tapos again because anaton ginkuhaan in derivative y man, so magbubutang kitahin y prime. Parehas nga di ang nahitabuan nga di x squared ginkopya. Tapos, if derivative ni y is 1, so baka nga dahil may that times 1. Pero wala ka na like surat. Tapos, because nakuha kita yung derivative ni y, so nagbutang kitahin y prime. Ang nga di, ang derivative ni y squared is 2y.
Okay, sir.
Na-follow? Okay, tapos, ano naman, din eh. Pwede pa plus, minus, equals,
Equals 7.
equals, ano derivative ni 7?
0.
0 na. Okay, sige. Tapos nga di,
10.
Magiging 10 xy
5x squared y prime plus y plus 6x y y prime equals 0.
Okay, good. Next, natubuhaton.
It 2 and 5x squared y prime is igta transpose. Sir.
Itakig ka transpose e 5x squared y prime. Yan hino pa?
And 10x y.
Inihira na duwa tig transpose 10xy ngan 5x squared y prime.
Yes, sir.
Dire, ito na aton dapat yan na ginuna na is that maggrupo-grupo kita. Ano it aton yan naging grupo? Ito mga may daano. May da kita ginbibiling na amot
Y prime,
aton
sir.
it mga may da y prime. So it may da y prime ininhiya ngan adi, right?
Yes, sir.
So either amo inihirat igtra transpose or amo hirat igbibilin. So mas madali igbilin na lahira. So 5x squared y prime plus 6xy y prime tas itra-transpose na ang mga waray y prime. So negative 10xy minus 3y squared. Sige, ano't sunod?
Divide both sides by
Ayaw anay, dili ka anay ma-divide, ma-factor out anay. Ano to tig-factor out?
Right.
Y prime. Sige, kung i-factor out na ko ni y prime at mabibilin ha sulod.
5x squared
Okay.
plus 6xy.
Right. Equal to negative 10xy minus 3y squared. So finally, ano na? Kakadakitahin y prime is equal to ano na? Merjoy. Final answer na. Panlast. Sige, ako na lang. So minus 10xy minus 3y squared all over 5x squared plus 6xy. So this is the final answer. Okay, and iba nakakuha the same.
Yes, sir.
Sige, na-record ta. Nag-answer Sundia. Papares man lang yung mga tao na na-answer. Anyway, sige, let's have another example. Okay, please find the derivative of this one. So again, if anyone is ready, just saring lang kung ma-answer. Carl James, ba yung gusto yung mag-answer hinin? Sige, this will be our last example for today. Sige na, answer na kamo para kita makag-dismiss.
Mataray, sir.
Grabe imo echo. Sige, but go ahead, Carl James, if you're ready.
Wait,
Wala, ay nanak ko. Anay ha, kadali la. Sige, so what will I write here?
to open, oh, open, plus 3x squared, y, y squared, plus, oh, minus, oh,
Plus,
mga plus
sakto.
ngayon,
Plus. Ano
x
sunod?
cube, 3y squared, y
Dire
prime,
3.
oh,
So ano natin
2
mo
lang,
kuhanin derivative yan na?
and y,
And y
2,
squared. Sige, so ano may derivative ni y squared?
2y,
2y. Tapos,
y prime,
y prime. Okay, good. Tapos,
close na, close parenthesis,
close. It's minus
minus
4,
4, 2,
parenthesis,
2x, y cube, plus x squared, 3y squared, y prime,
okay, that's close,
5,
plus,
5, 3x squared,
pira.
5, 3x squared,
Didiretso ko na lahat, 15x
oh,
squared. Pwede man, i-diretso na lang yung pag-multiply, basta mga solidin niya, i-diretso na lang.
oh, okay sir,
Tapos,
4, didiretso ko nalagay ito sir,
mm,
okay.
so magiging,
16y,
tira,
oh tara, 16, 16 ba?
tiglong multiply, 4 nga ano, 8 lang,
4,
ay 4 times 2,
oh 8,
tapos, ano pa?
aray na, equals 8,
Ano? So 8, tapos,
y,
y, tapos,
equals 8,
kulang pa, may daan ay
y prime yan,
y prime. Kay y itaton gain ko paano derivative. Equals,
8,
diri
aray,
8, derivative it
0,
8, 0. Sige, simplify kita, magiging
6x squared, y squared, plus 4, x cube, y prime,
tapos,
minus 8x, y cube, plus
tapos, dire,
12, oh, huh?
magiging minus gaya. Again, amin
Oh,
ko mo mistake ka, basta minus din tas plus nga di, magiging minus kapiti. Ito atong gin mo multiply
nasa
is minus 4. So minus
12,
12,
y squared,
x squared, y prime. Plus
15,
x squared minus
squared,
8y prime equal to 0. Sige, yan na. Ano ito na akon? Uuro po. Data kay groupings. It mga may
y prime,
y prime. So, inin hiya. Inin. So, susulatan na nga diha 4x cubed y prime minus 12x squared y prime minus 8y prime. Tapos, adihira liwat, may daba negative, may da. So, nakan po kay 8xy cubed minus 6x squared y squared minus 15x squared.
Okay,
Okay, so buhaton niya na.
ig pa-factor out ang y
Factor
prime.
out y prime. Okay, so mabibilin.
4x cube y close na
Tapos,
close. Oh, minus 12x squared y squared minus 8y.
alright, is equal to, copy line niya. And final answer, madali na la. So, copy line ito niya, 8xy cubed minus 6x squared y squared minus 15x squared all over. So, copy, tanan na ada hitsulodit parentheses, 4x cube y minus 12x squared y squared minus 8y. And this is the final answer. Okay, nakuha. Any questions, clarifications on this? Anto, aya ay ano, yan na. Yeah. Okay, so those who participated have been recorded. So again, any clarifications, questions? Reina? Sige, so if you don't have any other clarifications or questions, we will be dismissing this class. So the same thing, I'll be sending the problem set later on, and then I'll also be specifying the deadline. So for now, thank you for attending this class. Have a good day, everyone. Keep safe kamo, social distancing, permi pagmamas, pano kunao. Bye, everyone.
Hi,
Bye, sir.
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye, sir.
Uh,
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.